I messed up. Big time. Hello guys, my name is Doke and I made a mistake. At least according to a lot of people, I made a big mistake. Let me explain. On February 8th, I published a video painting a very offensive Russian mural. At that time, the situation on the border of Russia and Ukraine was already tense, but nobody really believed that this can escalate. It was unthinkable. But the fact that Russia allocated troops around Ukraine was already a big no. I was pissed and I wanted to express that. So I thought that it's a good time to paint a satirical Russian mural, which I already planned in December after painting of the USA mural. I definitely have to make a Russian version of this. I was fully aware that it's a very sensitive topic, but I wanted to do it anyways. So I started with the preparation and it was tough. I wanted to use the same formula that I used in the USA mural. You know, taking some of the most common stereotypes about the country, combining them together, being a little bit edgy, but avoiding the most sensitive things. But with Russia, it was harder. We as a country, we have an experience with Russia. We were occupied by them for more than 20 years. There were the recent events happening, and so the first video script that I made was heavy, negative, very negative. But then I started to think about the Russian people, not the politics. And I reminded myself that I want to make a mural in Russian style and that I should definitely involve positive things. Things about the Russian people. I know Russian artists and they are wonderful. But at the same time, I couldn't forget about the things that were happening at that time on the border with Ukraine. And so I painted this mural. Right now, I'm gonna go through all the elements that I included and I will explain why I involved them to make it absolutely clear. Beautiful girl because of always beautiful Russian ladies. Traditional Russian toy because I had one when I was a kid and it is very typical for Russia. A tree that symbolizes nature of Siberia. Ice. Russians are known for their cold exposure capabilities, right? Gopnik with vodka and Adidas stripes, another Russian stereotype. The most iconic building in Russia. So far pretty positive and clear, right? Well, gas pump, because a big part of Europe is dependent on Russian gas. Chess, because they have and had a lot of great players. Fallen king on the chessboard. This was meant to symbolize the fall of the Soviet Union. Tank with a Ukrainian flag underneath, which symbolized the Russians' intentions with Ukraine. And lastly, the main element of the mural, Putin, with evil-looking face riding a confused bear. These were my ideas behind the mural. The problem is that a lot of people see things in a lot of different ways. So right now we are getting to a crossroad. Reaction of you people on my YouTube channel who actually saw the video, and then the reaction of people who didn't see the video and only saw the mural in the street. The reaction here on YouTube was pretty positive. The video has 96% of likes and 4% of dislikes, which is worse than normal, but still pretty good. And also the majority of comments were pretty positive. The majority of you seem to understand what I wanted to say. No need for any drama, right? Well, the reactions from people in the streets were more diverse. They didn't see the video, which embraced the idea that I wanted to communicate. When I was painting the mural, most of the people liked it. Some people liked it a little bit too much. Some people had to come to me and ask me if it is satirical. When I said yes, they were satisfied. But then at the end of the painting, one man almost punched me into my face because of the design. It ended up with a friendly handshake because I explained him what I wanted to say, but this was a red flag for me. I started to doubt the way I painted this mural. Talk with this man made me think that maybe I've been a little bit too soft in this video. At this point I need to explain you one thing. Before Putin started the war, about 50% of Slovak people believed that Russia is not the aggressor. They believe that it's USA and NATO. One of the things that caused this are our politics, especially members of one of the most favorite political groups in Slovakia, Smer SD. I actually intentionally painted this mural only about 100 meters from their headquarters. Anyways, we basically have two large groups which essentially kinda hate each other because of the Russian question. My mural got kind of viral in the local Facebook groups, and when I read the comments, I was kinda speechless. There are basically three groups of people. The first one consisted mainly of young people who understood what I wanted to say. Unfortunately, this was a minority. The second group consisted of people who were pissed and who believed that the painting was made by some extreme pro-Russian group. And the third group, they also thought that it's pro-Russian, but they actually loved it. I was even invited into a local TV to explain my intentions with the mural, and right in front of my eyes they interviewed an older man who told them that he likes the mural and he thinks that it's pro-Russian. He said that he doesn't see anything bad in Putin's eyes. I mean, come on, is this a nice face? When I saw these reactions, I was terrified. I was terrified that with all these things happening on the border with Ukraine, people could actually think that there is someone who would paint a mural that would support these aggressive intentions. During the next few days, the mural got vandalized, which only embraced the fact that people thought it's pro-Russian. And right now comes the question. Did I fail? Did I make a mistake? Absolutely. I mean, I love the fact that the mural raised such a big discussion, and I don't necessarily believe that art should always communicate things clearly. I sometimes like when art confuses people. I like the fact that the mural worked sort of as a mirror, that different people saw different meanings in that painting. But this is not a good time. It's not a good time for confusing art. I believe that the YouTube video about this mural is okay. It didn't confuse people. But the mural itself was designed in a bad way. I made a big mistake when I tried to put Russian people and Russian politics into one painting. I did that with USA, but that was not a sensitive topic at that time. I should have left the concept of a mural in a country style, and in order to express my opinion, I should have painted a very negative mural in Putin style, or something like that, to make it absolutely clear where I stand. And speaking of where I stand, all this we just talked about was happening before the war. The morning bombings started, I cried. And I took my cans and I headed straight to that wall where I painted a Russian mural, and I painted an Ukrainian flag over it. So it is absolutely clear for everyone. Slava Ukraini! Glory to Ukraine, and glory to all the Russian people who risk their freedom in order to express their disagreement with the war. This may not be that sensitive for you, but I live in Slovakia. Ukraine is our neighbor. Every single day, thousands of refugees are coming from Ukraine to my country. It's horrible. It's war. If you want to help, I involved some useful links in the description below. And yeah, I wanted to share with you how the story of the Russian mural continued, because this mural taught me a lot. Bye, and